Hey guys, Thomas from Team Soccerhouse here, coming at you with my YCS Chicago experience. What I'm going to talk about is my matches, how far I went, how far our other teammates went, and just my experience overall. I met a lot of great people. I actually met someone who knew the channel from another YouTube channel that we'll be collabing with, hopefully. I'm not going to say their name here, I'm going to keep it as a surprise. I also got to meet Simo, which was awesome. The dude's really cool, and I also got to meet DZeef and MK40, and MK40 is a super friendly guy. I stopped him when he was going to his match, and I felt really bad because I'm like, oh, he's gonna play. I don't want to bother him, but he actually stopped, went and shook my hand. He's such a cool guy, like a really awesome guy. So I'm really happy I got to see him because he's one of my favorite Yugi tubers. So I went for pre-registration, and no one on our team got their dice because we showed up to pre-reg kind of near 6-ish because I had school and everything, and there was a lot of traffic to Rosemont, so none of our team got our dice. It was me, Jason, Jake, our ex-editor, and Ty from the channel, which you will be seeing a pendulum deck from him soon. So we went in, we came Saturday, and my matches, I went 6-3, by the way, so I barely didn't make round 2. It was in time. It was unlucky because if the game kept going, it could have been either player's favor. But, I mean, I'm not the first player who got screwed over by time rules, and I'm certainly not going to be the last. But it was still fun, though. It was still fun. I got to get a few subscribers as well. So, just going into it, first of all, one thing I definitely want to say, and I'm not sponsored by any way, that should be obvious, is I really love, I think it was called Tabletop Games. They have great prices on cards, especially compared to everything else, all the other vendors there. They had what I needed, because I needed 2 mind controls, and they had them for cheap. So I really liked that card shop. And the people there were really friendly, too. They were buying cards for very good prices as well. So, yeah, I just really liked that card shop. It's where I personally am going to shop. But, yeah, so, anyway, just going forward, is my first game was against Cyber Dragons, and if you guys want to know what deck I was going with, it's Trickstar Sky Striker. I will do the deck profile for you guys probably in the next week or two. So I was facing Cyber Dragons. I ended up 2-0ing the guy. I had Chimera Tech made in the extra deck, but that was so I could Cyber Dragon something away. I didn't expect to see Cyber Dragons there. At least not too much. So I ended up taking his Link, and he let one normal Cyber Dragon on the field. I made Chimera Tech in round 2. I Widow Anchored his Infinite to just negate the effects. I was able to summon Candina. I had 2 Licorice in hand, by the way. Was able to basically get rid of his entire board, and then I dual unlocked him later on. So it was a fun match. The guy was really chill. Second game, I went up against Thunder Dragon, and I got 2-0'd, which kind of sucks, I mean, but it's whatever. Thunder Dragon is one of my hardest matchups. If I don't draw my Widow Anchors, my Mind Controls, and, my outs, then I can't do anything, because one-sided mistake is just too broken. But, yeah, and then third game, I went up against Luna Lights, believe it or not, which is funny how they topped the YCS. I didn't know about them, and I think that was their biggest strength, was people did not know too much about the deck, especially with the new support. The deck's crazy. They basically go into this 3500 beater that can blow up all your cards, can attack twice, can't be targeted or destroyed by opponent's card effects. I'm really happy I was able to get my Trickstar Korribine. Without Trickstar Korribine, I definitely would have made it as far. I definitely would have lost that game, because we went to game 3, and I was just able to shut him down. I only was able to draw and lock someone twice, and I drew Droll 4 times, and I only saw Ash once during the entire event, and it was during this game, and I didn't end up ashing anything. It was really unfortunate, actually, because I thought I'd see my Ash in, 20 games, but yeah, it was just really, really odd. The fourth game, I went up against Goki Sky Strikers, but they had something else in it. The guy I faced apparently had 2 YCS tops in the last month and 1 regional top. It should have been 4, apparently, according to him. I was talking to him. Basically, the board he ended with was the normal board Gokis would end up with, but besides Firewall, it's Boral Sword, and they can get out Cyberstein to get out the Naturia card that basically you can't play spells and traps. And he had like 5 in hand. He had 6 negates on board, and because he won the die roll, I couldn't do anything. I just had to scoop it up. It was insane. And then the second game I bricked, and it was just unfortunate. It was my second brick of the whole tournament, and it just sucked. I'm not gonna say that was like a bad match on him. Like, it was a pretty innovative deck. It was great, but I just couldn't play, and it was just unfortunate. So I'm X2. Everyone on my team is X2 or X2-1 right now, so nobody can afford to lose. So I'm going into round 5. I faced a mirror match, but it was just normal trick stars, and the guy was awesome. He had a Don Machi mat, and if you guys know what that is, it's I think Can I Loot Girls in a Dungeon, or Can I Meet Girls in a Dungeon? Or no, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? That's the anime. And the mat was super cool. The guy was super chill. We were literally talking after game, before game. I ended up 2-0ing him, but I absolutely loved it. He was a really awesome guy. I almost kind of wish I lost him so he could keep going. That's how cool the guy was, and I was having a lot of fun. The 6th game, I went up against a BA deck, BA Danger, but his brick on game 1 was so ridiculous. Like, I don't think he could have had any worse RNG. And then the second game, I ended up just, Widow Anchoring his Dante. He didn't have the strongest board, per se. Actually, no, I ended up Widow Anchoring his Boral Sword and Dante. And I was able to go through there, I think on round 5 or 6. It was unfortunate for him, but it was a fun game. 7th game, I faced Crusaders, and I felt really bad because I actually ended up reincarnation dual unlocking him, but Crusaders, I made the worst misplay. I ended up having a 2 Widow Anchor set, Gamma Seal and a Kagari, and for some reason I didn't link him away to have those negates because I didn't know exactly what he had, and it really sucked because I lost because of my misplays. And I played round 2 so bad, I was like, you know what, if I end up having a drop here, that's fine. I played way too badly, but I ended up winning game 3. And then game 8, I went up against Thunder Dragons, and I ended up just drawing both Widow Anchors, right, and getting 3 spells in the grave. Because I had Terraforming Light Stage, so that was 2 spells in the grave. And something else, I think I just called by the grave something just to get the 3rd spell. And I Widow Anchored his Titan and his Colossus. He had no board basically, so I just summoned Candina, searched, and just OTK'd him from there. So it was fun. And then the 9th game, I actually went up against Pure Sky Strikers. And I ended up winning round 1, I just OTK'd him. Round 2 was really long. It was a grind game. It was really close, but he ended up taking it. And round 3, I ended up losing in battle phase. First of all, one thing I want to say is, because he actually saw my channel, if you're watching this, you were an awesome player to play against. This guy was really nice because we were going to time, but he purposely went fast in order to give me my battle phase. He didn't stall for time or anything, and he could have just thought about something, and it wouldn't even be stalling for time. He purposely rushed in order for me to get my full turn. And that is something I really praise in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. I love players like that. He didn't have to give me my chance, but he did out of pure kindness and, sportsmanship. And I really appreciate that. I'm really, really happy that he actually beat me almost. Because, first of all, I had to see my girl the next day. So I was sitting here like, what am I going to do if I actually make game 2? That would suck. But, I probably would have been able to make top 32 and then have to forcibly drop to see her. So, yeah. Girls over Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. So, I'm happy he took the W. Jason ended up dropping round 6, I believe. My friend Ty ended up dropping round 7. And I think Jake actually didn't enter because he had work, which was unfortunate. But he's bad, so he just got X3, so it's fine. Just a joke. But, yeah, unfortunate. The whole event was really fun. I might be doing a YCS recap because I know that Luna Lights won, and that's crazy. We saw a lot of danger. I saw a lot of danger, especially. My matchups were fun, though. I really liked them, and everyone I met was really nice and super chill. So anyway, guys, were you guys at YCS though? I want to know about your experiences there. I want to know about your matchups. I want to see that. I want to know what you guys brought, what you guys wanted. The only thing that kind of sucked about the event is it was really slow. Now I know the first round is going to be slow, going into round 1 and going into round 2, but the slips. They gave it to us really late. I remember I lost my second game, and the guy I was facing was super cool. But they didn't give us our slips until time, and we didn't go into time. I just straight up bricked hard. Like, I drew double Gamma Seal, and it was just unfortunate. I couldn't do enough damage, but yeah. So, it sucked. But, yeah, the slips, like, just didn't come out on time, along with, I think, round 8 and 9, especially going into round 9, where I had to, unfortunately, drop because I was X3, like, it took an hour. Like, from time, it took around 45 minutes, I want to say. It was pretty insane. Like, 45, 50, maybe it was an hour. All I know is it was crazy. We were supposed to finish way before then. I was at table 33, by the way, and I felt really bad because I wanted to be at the top 32 tables, but I was one away. I was considering lying when I was about to film this event, being like, oh, maybe I should just say I barely made top 32, but nah, I'm not like that. So yeah, there was that. And I really didn't get to totally not buy cards and trade very much. I got to trade somewhat, but not very much, and it kind of sucked. But I was really looking forward to getting some trades, getting maybe some new deck cores to give you guys some deck profiles. I also didn't get to film very much at all. It wasn't even bothering worth filming. So it sucked. But yeah, guys, I will be doing a deck profile on what I brought. The only thing I'm going to say is the side deck was pretty terrible. I had to make the side deck in a day. So there's a few good things and a few bad things. So, yeah, it was also 14 cards. I literally couldn't find the 15th card because of school and everything, and I couldn't get cards on time because I was just busy, and it was just unfortunate. I had to buy some stuff at the event, and I was able to find everything besides one side deck card I wanted, which was unfortunate. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys will be looking at the deck profile. I went 6 and 3, which honestly isn't bad. It's not top 128 either, actually, because you had to make day 2 and win 2 games in order to get top 32. The attendance was 1,566, I believe, for YCS, so it was pretty insane. So yeah, leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Again, tell me about your YCS experience. And leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new. And I will see you guys later.